Good morning. Yeah, Hernando County definitely got hit, and they've gotten a lot of phone calls ever since they hit the roads around 5:30 this morning. We're going to widen out here and kind of show you where I'm standing right now. This is Barnett Road and Horse Lake where they meet, and you can see this large tree. And we'll take you right on down here to the trunk because it's hard to imagine what type of wind speeds you need to really rip this out. We know there was a lot of rain, so we had the saturated ground. It makes it a little bit easier, but when you see the size of this thing, I mean, really almost my height all the way across. We're going to get up in here and we'll actually kind of walk you in here and show you. This is fresh wood. This is not some weak tree that was dying off. And this is the situation they're dealing with all across the county right now in Hernando County. In fact, we're told that east of 19 is one of the hardest hit area around here, which is really a surprise to them until Irma shifted. When it got into this area, they were expecting everything west of 19 to be the big problem. In fact, it was only 9:30 last night when they were eventually had to get everybody off the road, all the fire crew, all the police. But believe it or not long after that, they had to get right back on the road because they had another emergency situation. They had said they weren't going to rescue people after that time, but they had to make a different decision quickly. Listen in.
About 20 minutes later, we had a call come in of a working house fire with potentially as many as 4 disabled people trapped inside screaming. We made the call and it was close to the station. We made the call that it was in the best interest of the public as well as for those people to give them a chance to live. So we responded people to that fire, and it turned out there was no one trapped. We made 2 initial entries, declared that there was no one inside and not trapped, and so then we removed our people back to safety.
And you're actually taking a look at pictures, or you just saw that from Hernando County. They took this picture. That house was really going when they showed up. We know with those hurricane force winds, when you're talking about the wind whipping like that, it's actually fueling the fire. So for them to make 2 entries into that home, it's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm tipping my hat to those ladies and gentlemen who went into that fire because they thought somebody was in there. Even after they warned people they weren't going to do that. They did it because they thought they had an opportunity to save lives. We're glad that nobody was inside that home. Hopefully the call was for the right reasons. It wasn't a prank call. But right now we're standing in a little bit of water. We're actually in a drainage ditch basically off the side of the road. But a little while ago, we're kind of walking down here because this was one of the other situations that arose last night. They had a water rescue here in Hernando County. In fact, one road down, you see just down here, Danny's going to kind of zoom in. You can see the road is just covered in debris. That's because at one point in time, this road was actually covered in water last night. And we're told that a woman actually tried to get into this road. She tried to pass through. They don't know what the situation was, why she was doing that. But because of that, fire crews had to come out here and rescue her. She is okay. The chief said that it was minor in their opinion after all the other stuff that they had going on out here. We do want to note that they have a lot of situations developing out here in Hernando County. I just got off the phone with some people here in the area. I'm being told that they have roofs off of home in some parts of the county. We're going to continue to work our way towards that, but for now we really just want to show you this damage of this tree. This is the story all across Hernando County. We're going to see much more of it throughout the day. I'll tell you, I was actually at a house a little bit ago and they had not 1 but 2 across their road alone, their private drive. You got right up to the gate, there was a big tree across it, and then maybe just about 10 feet further, another tree, and yet another. A third tree had almost hit the house. I actually just posted that picture on Twitter as well, but when you get in here, Danny's in here with me now, you can see this was a large tree, and many of them are down all across the county. We're live in Hernando County right now. Matthew Smith, ABC Action News.